Hello everyone, welcome to the channel and welcome to a new little series that I'm kind of starting. In the past, I've done like challenge content, right? And I've tried to post some careers here and there before, but I never had a purpose for doing it. So today, I'm starting a new series because I have a purpose. And I'm calling it My Road to the Top. Reason I'm doing this is simply because if we go over here, I am currently rank 414 on team trials. I've not broken through the 1 million wall. My top score is 960k. And back during Unity, I was top 100 for probably about like half of the time after like January. And then once Mant came out, I was no longer top 100. And so I want to kind of make an effort to push myself to get back to the top. Now, a lot of people are experiencing Mant burnout. I've been putting more focus on CMs lately for myself and on parent farming, so I haven't actually gotten to fully work on my team. I've just been slotting things in as I've made them. And for context, this is the current team that I am working with. I used to have a thing going where all of my top was my front runners, but I've since had to kind of switch people around so that the aces are in the top slots so I can farm some more points. But I'm not really like a low ranking team. You know, I'm still in the SS range. I'm almost 290k, which is fairly high. But I'm just not reaching where I want to be. So I want to start working on some careers today. And I think the first spot that I'm going to start is actually in the medium category. Now, I do have a graphic, which I'll slide onto the screen right now. It is the TTA graphic for like the Mant meta tier list, at least in terms of like who should be on your team trials team. Now, we've gotten tier lists like this before from like Neb, but as somebody who's in like the Trace and Trials Academy server and has like friends that are in there as well as friends that are still in the top 100, I've gotten this from them. That way I can start to work on improving what I currently have. Anyway, though, I do have pretty much all the umas that I need for the best in slot for every single category. I'm pretty sure the only one I think I might be missing is actually no, I think I have that Fuji. I don't have the normal Fuji Kiseki, so that one's just off the table. But I think I have literally everybody else except for some of the newer umas, like Meijiro Bright and like Ines Fujin. Not sure if they're on this. Oh, they are, looking at it further, but those are the only ones that I'm missing. But I think for the best in slots, I am completely set, and I know who I want to run. I do want my front runners back. I want my whole lineup of front runners, and there's some who I'm familiar with running really well, specifically like these three, of course, and Sand Sky. They're some of my most ran umas that I have, at least in Mant, and so I think that some of this is going to be pretty easy. Anyway, today we're going to start with the medium category though. I am going to start with Mihono Bourbon, and I'm hoping I can nail this in 1 to 2 runs. It doesn't have to be a UG, but I do just want something better. I think this was made, this was made the day Mant came out, so I think a lot can be improved. Lately, when I've ran Bourbon, it's all been just so I can have a parent. So I've only been parent running Bourbon lately, and I think that we can get something that's a little bit better than what we're currently running. Now, one thing about the graphic, which I think is actually really interesting, is that it doesn't list out skills that you need, and I think that that is on purpose. So, fun fact, if you're trying to aim for retention in team trials, one of the best things that I think you can do is simply just opening the game. A lot of people miss this. It's one of the easiest things that you could do. Open the game, go to the rankings, go to all, and check who is at the top. This can get you so much information. It's what I did during Unity when I hit top 50. I didn't use any guides. I've never watched a team trials video. I've never really looked into the tracks that can pop up on team trials and what I should be looking for. I simply observed other players. And so I would look through the top 10. I would find an Uma who I wanted to run or planned on running, and I would look at the skills that they have. I would look at their parents for like what they're running, if it's like power, wit, stuff like that. And then I would look at the decks. It's as easy as that. And it will save you a lot of time and a lot of frustration. Now, in this case, we're not running the Sand Sky today. 52 races is also a lot of races. That is a lot of races. That is racing most of the career. Very few training turns. So I'm not going to be doing certain things that some of these other guys do. They're built different, as well as just understanding how Mant works. Sometimes you're stuck in a career where you have to do 52 races to help recover it, or because you just simply don't have good trainings. I've been there. So anyway, we're going to see if we can find somebody who has a bourbon on medium and try and go from there. I think that will be like the easiest thing to do. Let's find, everybody's having bourbon on sprint. I'm more of a Suzuka sprint type of guy, so I think bourbon on medium is my preference. When it comes to best in slot, it doesn't mean that they have to be the ace. Your ace is of course going to be your most consistent Uma. It's the one that you want to either win the most or have the, no, you do want them to win the most, but you also want their skills to pop off because they get a 10% bonus. So they might have the most amount of skills and be kind of set up just to win like every single time. Like this, I mean, this looks like Fast Learner, so it has a ton of skills, perfect for an ace, and it's probably really consistent. I do want to see on these, see Russian Gale, so that tells me that we're likely running Rico, right? Yeah, so Rico, Pasa, Falco is interesting, and then Nice Nature. That is this Wit Sparks. I don't have any borrows today either. That's nasty. Disgusting parrot. What the fuck am I looking at? That is gross. So there's wit. It's wit, power, stam, I think, right? Yeah, that's just a mix. Stam, guts, power. It's just a mix of sparks. Probably looking for some skills. 46 races. So a lot of skill points. I don't think I would run this exact setup. I don't know how good Killer Tunes is. Center stage is a good skill to have. In team trials, it just hits. So plus pair that with dodging danger, you'll be set to kind of win a lot. I don't know that I want Killer Tunes though. It's probably really good. I don't know how good though. And then that's probably the most relevant medium skill. I just don't have that card. Or I do, but mine's 2 LB and I don't feel like crystalling it. And then my Falco is 0 LB, so I'd have to borrow Falco for center stage. Actually, that's not true. That isn't true because I do have Kawakami Princess. So we do have options there. You know what? I'm going to come up with a deck, and then we'll come back to it, and we'll see what we're able to pull off. I'm also going to check out a few other people just to see, but this was an example of like what I'm typically looking for when I'm looking around. I'm looking at the deck, looking at the races, I'm looking at the skills, and then I'm thinking in my head what's possible for me to do. So we'll come back in a second, probably right at the career start screen, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I have a rough idea of what I want to do, and we are going to run bourbon today. Uma's very special because she comes with certain things such as concentration, which is really good. That being said, I don't know that I have the sparks that I need for this. You know what? Okay, we'll do that. Actually, we'll roll Stam instead. And then I'm going to switch over to this. So let's reset this. We are going to do this. I want center stage. That's for sure. Professor of Curvature is nice, and I want to max speed. 3 speed cards is a lot, except when you're bringing Fuku. This card, how do I explain it? This card loves to do nothing at times. So it's a good card. It is very much a high roll card. The initial stats are good though, I will say. But whenever it lands on trainings with like some of the other cards, it does make it really nice, in my opinion. It's a nice card. So don't get me wrong on that. It is decent. Other than that, I think Findmo should be in. I also think, like, I've been seeing people running Russian Gale. So they're using Rico. I think Rico's like good, and I have used Rico in a lot of my builds, except I've not been using Rico lately, and I do think I like it that way. So I'm going to go with El Condor Pasa here. And then for our last card, I think Nice Nature is like not terrible. This also brings it to 60 because she's 15. This is 5. That's 20, 20, 20. So I think this should be good. We'll run it. We'll see how this goes. I'll commentate like some things along the way, and then we'll see what happens. I want this to go fast, like low key. These careers take so long. Anyway, oh, it's a triple there and double there. We'll take the triple. These are like low cards. They're hard to bring up. I'm hoping I can nail this in one try. I'm hoping for max speed. We brought medium sparks, right? Long. Hold on. I think I need to see this. I'm gonna get asked a bunch of things. I hate the way that this lags on here compared to like playing on the phone. I don't know if anybody else plays on mobile. Okay, so we have medium there. Mile, right? We might not get medium S. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's not like it's that important. We could just not have her ace, and then that's fine. All right, corner depths. If I can get as many hints as possible, that'd be nice too. Right now it's of course like I'm just trying to raise friendships evenly. I would like more card events as well though. That would be great. Okay, so they're on guts. I kind of want to click that, but it's also in a terrible spot. I'd rather just take the speed. Acupuncturist. We need charming, right? See if we hit it. Damn. We can just rag. There we go. Nobody on wit. Need the wit. Just gonna click it. Also have not gotten my card events that raise mood. So we're not getting any like significant mood effect stuff. Okay, she failed. Get practice perfect or die. Bro, it doesn't matter now because we're ending this. That's when we door. Two things like that happen back to back. I don't even know how she fails at 6%. Started again. This is one of the things, like, at least going forward with umamusume, like, this is going to be more of a thing where you're stopping careers really, really early on. The higher up you go. Because I just can't be asked to waste like an hour of my time here. We're just going. All right, do it again. Hopefully it actually gives me like card events this time too. That'd be nice. I want my mood up. Like, it wouldn't suck if I got a mood down if I was already like high mood. CV pulling up. That's low-key fire. Let's bring these two up. I want to kind of chase Findmo if I can. Oh, standard distance. That's nice. Because I want her to start rainbowing like soon. Sooner. I love when they don't show up on wit. Like, I just need them to show up on wit. It's crazy. There we go. Give me more of those. That's all I'm fishing for is wit clicks. Energy and mood. I'll take this. Yeah, we always take that. Always take that. Okay, if Findmo can finish her events too, that'd be great because we can get those out the way. That card does nothing for me currently, so it's gonna sap that energy and we're good. All right, give me a medium seal. There we go. Corner adept. All right. Maybe just go top option here. Yep. Rather have the SP. And then Kita's over there, but there's a triple right here. I'll take that. As much as I want the hint, I think that I think the friendships need to be up first. Gotta hit the stat line. Otherwise I'm just gonna start losing. I can give you charming, right? I think I used my one rest, so I kind of need to lock in here. I'm gonna have no energy. All right, let's take front runner straights. All right, what is that, like 4 card events? Then we got like CB as well, 1 outside. All right, let's roll. The career is starting. So there's a couple of things actually that I think are really interesting. Damn, no reporter. So these next 3 turns are like very crucial. I want to get our power up, honestly. Oh shit. Okay, fine, not. We'll take that. What is the trading? Oh, perfect. It's power. So I want to get these 2 that are blue into the green, and then I also want Kita, who's like kind of low, up. Kind of sucks that Nice Nature's here. She's just kind of there. So I want wit. We can get wit clicks. That is ideal. It never wants to give me wit. All right, so that gets Kita into the green, just like I wanted. Straight away Excel's not bad. Speed level 2. Get power here, right? Small amount. 14%. Can we win that? Yeah. All right, we definitely have enough speed. All right, we have our first race coming up. This is actually a really big race. A lot of people don't know how this race functions. Nice mood down. Anyway, so the Niigata Junior Stakes is a very interesting race. First of all, let me change this. Forge your own path. Thank you. Do not recommend me races. I know what I'm doing. This race is a very tough race for most players. It requires you to run a very specific way because of the way that the track is shaped. Basically, there's a long ass straight. They'll start dueling, get speed carryover into that straight, and then front runners die. You cannot run this front. Half the time, if you're running at pace too, I think you do lose. But if you run it late, you will win most of the time. It is one of the most interesting races in the game because it's one of the earliest ones that happens in a MAT career. And if you know how to run it, you'll win most of the time. I think I have like maybe an 85% win rate on this race, just off the top of my head. And I play mostly front, so I don't lose this often. If I do, typically it's just on some bullshit or because my stats were a little bit too low. So if you're losing that race often, very easy strat, just go late. Just go late. There's a couple other races where there's similar mechanics, and if people don't know them, they're just gonna lose. All right, we'll take that. I do want the energy. See if we can get that. Although the other things are a little bit more important. All right, we'll go back to front. We're not solo front either, so that's nice. We can also pick up angling and scheming throughout this. I don't want to because this is team trials, and we're not exactly like trying to do anything too crazy. But if I can save the points, I want to. If I can't, you know, we'll just have to do what we have to do. Okay, so K Princess is over there. What does this leave me with? 40. I might just go with. Or actually, you know what? It's not terrible. They're not in bad spots. Everybody's decent. I'm going to rest this turn. We'll see what happens. Because then I can instead maybe have some more energy for the other training turn. Maybe they'll stack a little bit better. All right, thank you, Fuku. Very early on too, right when I need you. Oh, I don't have enough for that, but we'll take the wit. What else do I want? I do want the 2 energy. Hammer, speed, and weight. Those will be good. So yeah, because we'll have more energy items now, and then we can actually train. So I do want my power a little bit higher than where it currently is. 300 would be ideal. We're pretty high on speed right now, so 300 power would save me a lot of trouble. That's gonna help. All right, we'll take this, get the mood up. And then we'll make something happen. So that. Then is there a reset? Yes, there is. So we have 200 points. There's some things that'll be there for a minute, so we can pick them up. Oh snap. Nah, I didn't get it. Okay, and then she gets a mood down immediately after. God, this game's so fucking good. All right, so we'll take the energy. Take that. We can buy everything that I want. I hate that she just... Fast learner event into a mood down is crazy. Okay, so they are on guts. We do want to raise those two. They're the only two that are behind right now. And we are 300 power. Reason I wanted that is very simple. It's because we have a race coming up that is very hard to win under specific conditions. Like, we need to... Nice mood down. She's just constantly getting mood downs. Fuck this runner. Anyway, we need to be 300 speed, 300 power before we get to the Asahi High. Otherwise, we will just lose. You still have a chance to lose it past that stat line, but if Fuji Kiseki is there, it is very hard to win that race without being at said stat line. So we want to make sure that we are above it to make our life a little bit easier. So we get all our bonuses there. Let's see if this continues. I would like the 77 skill points, but guess not. Some things aren't meant to be, I guess. All right, so we'll take that. We have 2 charms now. Hold on to those for the summer. Our mood's not exactly great, so we're just kind of rolling with it. So we'll go Asahi High. Grass Wonder is here. Technically, if you're farming for a parent, the Hanshin JF is actually like a pretty decent race to run. It should give speed and power for its spark versus the Asahi High, which I think gives... I don't know if it's speed and guts. It's something like that, though. It's just not speed and power. Right. Then we have nice nature. So our mood's gone back up since the one turn that we had to train, and it went down. So it's nice. We also still haven't gotten a carrot barbecue, which I do want soon. That way I can just stop focusing on chasing people around and focus instead on just being able to take good trainings. I mean, everybody's at the point where they can rainbow right now too, which is also like really, really nice. All right, we are almost 300s across the board. It's a pretty good stat line. We pretty much made it as far as like what we needed to do for junior year to start off decent. Now this can still completely flip on its head. We're keeping an eye out for that. We don't want that to happen. Let's see, what is our stat line? Yeah, we are looking like really good. We've not really trained wit as much as I've been wanting people on wit. We haven't gotten it. We don't have a stamp card. We're looking pretty good. A lot of people, I've had this question get asked to me before as well, is how do you get your stat line without training? And the only answer I have to that is that you just need to pay attention. There's a reason we run so much race bonus in Mant. It's because it gives you stats. I'm 60 race bonus, and as a result, I'm getting like hella stats in the spots where I need. So you want to look out for your race bonus. It'll get you the stats that you need. Know what your sets are as well. Like, we didn't really have any crazy sets leading from junior year, so it's not like we got a ton of extra stats off of that, but it was enough, right? We got enough stats off of that and just racing. We had 5 training turns after the make debut. Normally I would gamble for that 40 skill points. I just don't want to run again. That is simply it. All right, so Pasta's over there. Kija's over here with a hint. And then we do have a race next turn. Dodging danger. That is perfect. Like genuinely, because we need prudent, which we're going to get. And prudent and dodging danger together is really, really good. So that's nice. We also have groundwork because it's innate to Valentine Bourbon. So I think we're doing good on the run. I'm hoping inspiration is really, really good, because then we can get some extra skills that maybe aren't in our deck. And that would be nice. Another dodging danger hit. That's actually fire. All right, it's gonna give energy. Maybe we can train with this turn. I really want to, but we will see. So what do we want from here? We have 3 speed ankle weights, so we don't really need another one at the moment. For sure, I want the megaphone, but we do have a turn. So 1, 2, 3. We do have a turn that's coming up where we can get that. There's also this. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's get an assessment. We do have wit. It's fat wit. Awesome. That's just what I'm looking for. That means that honestly on the next turn I'm probably not going to train, and we can instead just kind of go for these two. These are the most important. The speed and the ankle weights, while I do want another power one, I'm not sure about it yet. I'd rather have it set up for the rest of the run, especially for summer, by having like the megaphone and stuff. We don't know that power is even gonna show up properly. Like Pasta's not even ready to rainbow, even though I've been fishing for it. Like she's there right now. And so we can get that actually. Yeah. So I could race this turn, but instead I actually think that this is probably better. There we go. So now she's ready. And then now we can race. Kind of have to race this turn since we didn't on the last one. On a lot of runs, I will do 3 in a row here. I just think that it's ideal to do that. Some people don't like to do it. I can understand why, because running the risk of getting skin outbreak, especially if you don't have items to comp that. Like I don't have anything to get rid of skin outbreak, I don't believe. Or I don't remember really buying any. I might have gotten a miracle cure. Kind of just buy things fast, but if you don't have one, running the 3 is a little bit risky, especially without any mood up items too. People feel like they have to take a turn to do that. All right, so we hit the mile spark, groundwork, dodging danger, hella spark or hella stats. Yeah, we kind of got a bunch of stuff. Corner recovery is like pretty good too. See, now we have skin outbreak item, which is nice. And then there's still power ankle weight, so we can do that, and we'll come back for the other stuff. We will wait, save some money, because you never know what's about to drop. We got to race this turn anyway. It is the start of our classic routes. And our stats are looking pretty good. Power's a little bit low, as always, right now, but I think that's going to change. It should change. Stat-wise, we're looking pretty good. The only race that I'm concerned about is the NHK mile. Those who know, that track has fun little things. NHK mile and the derby, you have a chance of just exploding. Most of the time you shouldn't. I think at our current stat line, we should be fine. Keyword should be. There have been some incidences that have incidences. There have been some incidents that have happened before, but I think we should be fine. All right, so it is wits. We go wits. Really want to prioritize some of the wit clicks early on. I think it's very, very important to click wit early, especially to get your speed, because you will get a ton of speed off of just clicking wit, as well as just playing the scenario. Check this anyway, even though we are going to race this turn. I only have 1 hammer, so I'm just going to hold on to it for now. We will hammer on the derby. There's a chance that we explode here. Runners love to duel on this track. Same thing on the derby. See, she got pretty close. We don't have angling still. I'm not sure that we're going to need it. I kind of want to run without it, so. All right, killer tunes. Then we had up tempo earlier. You can get more up tempo hints during the career as well. I'm gonna take that. What else do we have? I think I could buy that just to have one. That way, if we have a training turn that comes up throughout the year, like say if something was like crazy, we could just take that. But yeah, we're gonna hammer and we're gonna race. Let's go. Go, go, go. I'm gonna try and speed through the rest of this year following the summer. I think that would be really good. Because I think we're really only looking for like a couple things. I'm looking for like wit clicks during that. And potentially also a little bit of speed if I can. Our stamina is really good. We're at like 500. So we don't have to really worry about training that too much. Nothing crazy. No wits. Only one thing in the shop. So we're going to have points. We have Takarazuka Kinen coming up. I'm going to rest here. Oh, I love this card. 15 speed. Okay, now we're going to race Takarazuka. Get some money just ahead of summer. Since we already had our fast learner event, I guess we can just see if we can get the cap. That'd be nice. Because then more skills. Remember, this is for team trials. We're aiming to have a better team trials team. I really, really, really want to have a better team trials team. I don't have a cupcake. That thing dropped, and I don't have a cupcake. Unless it gives it to me in the next shop. Mega cupcake. Okay. So I'll take... Do I have reset whistle? I do. Let's get a lay of the land. So we have power. I do want a power train. I do want a power train so bad. Okay, we have 20 and then charm. You know, it's possible that instead of going for green juice, which is really, really good, that is bait. It's possible that that's bait. Okay, we don't need a whole lot. I want that reset whistle just in case, honestly. But you know what? We could race. We could just race during the summer. It's okay. We have 3 charms. I think that's good. Especially when like my energy's not that low and I have a 20 energy. So we can pop that, go megaphone, and then let's see where we're at. I actually think the power training is like ideal here. Because she's not going to show up that often compared to like our speed cards. And we don't have power sparks. We have full stam. And then stuff like this can happen, like I was saying. So we do that. And we have 3 charms. So that is 100 speed and 60 power. And there we go. Power again. It's not bad. And then maybe we can get some wit. I don't know. I would like to. I think our power is like really good. Awesome. 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 And then we charm for wit. Just huge wit, which will give us speed. Our stats are looking good. We're ready to race. To get some money back. We go medium race. We want medium skills. Hopefully we can get medium corners, medium straights. I've not seen it, but hopefully. Hoping for all 600s end of year. It's gonna take all my energy. We have gold hammers in shop. I need to buy the ones that are disappearing first. I think there was gold and silver hammer, as well as stat book. All perfect energy. We can race. There was the 65 energy that's in the shop. I think that's nice. I do want it, but it is 75 and we are poor. We still have a reset whistle, so we can just hold on to that. And then we don't need power. Yeah, I wish I could get that. So we just do that. And then yeah, it's just that's it. That's it. then we come back and get these. Megaphone, not super needed. We don't really have a double training turn coming up. It's good. And you don't need it for a double training turn unless I was like taking like this or something like that. But I also think that since that stuff dropped, we need some more money. So we just go. Because we are in debt. We want to get out of debt as soon as possible. Get all the items that we can, as well as just farm up some more stats. I mean, we're 600 on the 4 important stats that I want, like end of year anyway. So if we can just start pushing towards getting like maybe 700 in speed and wit, that'd be like really, really good. Okay, we did get a single cupcake, which is nice. Give us another double as well. We will go without the megaphone, like I said, and then honestly, I might just go cupcake and then we'll get that afterwards on the next turn. And then we can start using those as well. Because yeah, I want cupcake mostly so I can click something here. The power could be good, but I also think that low key we just go with. We have speed growth, so like just going wit's fine. Let me just check that anyway. Okay, we hammer, race, and then we check shop immediately afterwards because we need to get the other hammer that's in there. I don't want that to disappear. And then if we could also get some other things, that'd be nice, like stat books. We honestly had like a pretty good summer. Oh, it dropped stam. That's so nice, actually. That puts us at 600. Yeah, so it's only speed. Only speed right now. 6-7. Do I want power weight? I don't have one. You know what? I don't have one. Oh, they're both 50. There's one there. Okay. And you know what? Since there's one that's in there still, we just go stat book. And then we'll come back. Because we'll get some speed trainings that'll give us a lot of power still. And then we just won't have to worry about it. Like right now we're looking good, I think. Okay, hammer. We haven't had to clock any races, which is really nice. We hammer just in case it drops another hammer. Just want to always be ready. Because then I can get another hammer on the next turn. I think so far we skipped what, one race? The Yayoi show, which typically I'll take. Okay, so it gave us stam and then more speed books. Take that. Not going miles, so we don't need shifting gears. Awesome, center stage. Speed. And then we'll get the energy afterwards, I guess. I'm gonna save the one hammer. We're just gonna hold on to one until second half senior year, and then I'll start holding on to two. Forgot we're mile S. I want to hit the medium spark, but it's on her in her own chain, so I don't think we're gonna get that. All right, wit, no guts, megaphone. Not bad. Race fatigue. Stam. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'll take the skill points. Wit skill points. No wit training here. I kind of wanted that, but let's see. Okay, so we don't need that just yet. So we'll go there. I would use cupcake, but I don't think that it's actually doing that much for us. Something that's really interesting that we can do though is actually pop this and go Good one. And then hopefully on the turn following this, we can go for wit. Like so, first turn of the next year. We didn't get the skin outbreak, so just take the energy. Increase our chances of being able to train next turn. Go hammer. Race. We'll buy megaphone. And then well, we'll see what the rest of the shop is. We'll train probably. All right, nice. Dropped guts. Okay, speed sand. That was nice. I think that puts us 700 speed. Maybe. Real close at least. Master trainer. Yeah, we're still like 600. Okay, so we get megaphone. Okay. We're about to race 5 turns. Fuck the megaphone. We don't need it. Fuck the megaphone. We're about to race. We got fast learner in the shop. There's only one megaphone here. We can get another megaphone. That shit's easy. That shit's so fucking easy. Okay. Yeah. So we train. We are going to race 2 and then 2. She failed. What the fuck? She failed a 1%er. All right. Okay, we got the speed anyway. Okay, let's go race. Failing a 1%er is crazy. It's okay. Let him make this work anyway. Yeah, we got a megaphone. Another megaphone. We might actually just race 5. That's okay. It's normal. Like, we're not checking. We are just racing. You're just racing. Stat wise, we're doing fine. We're gaining like pretty well off of this. Okay, so check. I do want hammer. Let's go with that. Then we're 36. We can go stat books. 65. And then it disappears next turn. Okay, we just buy. Pop. We go 3, see what happens next. Right? We go 3. What do we have? Yeah, we could do the dice show with 10. It's G2 or G3, sorry. We have same stats, so. And then we don't have to take a G3 on this turn. But I also do have skin outbreak here, double mood up. So we can just keep going. Okay, so now let's check. We have this. We can go hammer. I think it's more worth it to. All right, let's see. Come on. The guts and stamp scroll and like the little things are like pretty good. But let me see what the trainings are. Honestly, that's also decent training. Yeah, we'll just go mood up and then just train. I still can't believe she failed a 1%. so ridiculous. All right, and then we will pop this on this race. I think we hit our stat line still. We are not behind. We are pretty much on pace. So we just need more speed, more wit. Like the stam, we're pretty much locked where we want to be. We're about to hit inspiration. So only part that sucks is that Fuku kind of like ended her chain, which sucks. I would have liked to have gotten like the extra skill points. Groundwork is super cheap. It is max hint off. We got ignited wit as well. Busted. All right, let's go that. We have a turn here where we can just train. See, yeah, our speed is fine, in my opinion. We can go power and then just focus speed like the rest of the run, huh? Yeah. Awesome. I forgot Keto was even in here. Seen like everybody else's events. Okay, so stam wise, I think we're fine. Let's keep hammering our G1s, especially on FL. We just need to hit our speed, power, and wit that I want. Yeah, because we are 800 stam, so we are chilling. Alright, speed, and then we get some speed book, wit. Oh, speed scroll and wit book. Awesome. Awesome speed and power. Okay, speed, wit, and then we just go that. We can come back for Miracle Cure, although we haven't gotten anything like crazy. Hoping to actually push my mood up. Where we're at right now is pretty good for summer. We just need another megaphone. But we can also end up just stacking like a bunch of points here. There have been times where I'll race through this entire section and I'll get to summer and I'll have like 400 points. All right, wit again. Yeah, because it's just not dropping anything crazy. Okay, we don't need rainy days. I don't think. Skill points here. We don't need the stam. Pop that. I think I'll save the money getting Miracle Cure. We don't need it. I'm just going to rest here. Could gamble that. Well rested's better though. So I do like that. Then we race. It's going to go down, back up, back down. So our energy is going to stay at a point where if I use 20, we're like back up to being able to train. Hoping to get wit this summer. We've just not gotten like super high wit trainings. Power and stam. We can kind of wait. Ooh. That's good. Just give me that on the next turn, actually, like low-key. Yeah, I'll just buy those anyway right now. We might need this. I'll buy that for now. Worst case, we don't need it. In which I'll have it towards the end, which is nice. Takanozuka Kinen. Just go again. Free G1. Love the skill points. Let's go. And then we are what, like 2 speed clicks, 2 good speed clicks off of max speed. Oh, see, there it is. Yeah. And then we don't need a power thing, I don't think. Not right now. For sure, though, let's get the megaphone, and then we can just kind of, like, get an assessment here. See, like, there's 1 power training. I also don't have, like, charms, so I kind of want... that's why I want wit. All right, that is like our last power training. Need wit. That's huge, but I need wit. We're already 2k skill points. Oh, nice. Okay. So here we go wit still. Look at that. And now we go speed. We're pretty close to max speed. We're getting there. Oh, 2 more speed clicks. It's like 1050 is like just about max. Yeah, I ended up not buying the other thing, which is fine. Let's get that, our hammer. Let's race. We need skill points. And speed. I also want more whistles. All right, megaphone and wit, which is nice. For sure you want that. Check the training. That is one of those situations where we do not race. I low-key could have bought the megaphone. We have 3 turns, but on the 3rd turn, we are going to be racing. I'm just gonna pop this now because we can probably train speed on the next turn. Huge wit click though. Okay, steadfast is... it's a medium skill. It's really specific though. Let's just go with the energy. I mean, the hint could be good, I guess, but you have to be passed. Let's go hammer and just go stat books again. And then we might not have hammer for the final turn. Oh shit. So we only have 1 right now. Okay. We need a speed click, like a good one. Those were some great wit clicks though, I will say. 2 good speed clicks and we're max speed. Well, assuming we also get gold hammers that we can use at the end. Okay, that might come in handy. Kind of don't need wit scrolls anymore, or the wit training. So let's just see if we can... oh, not that. Let's just keep pushing it. Race. Hope for speed. Give me more skill points too while we're at it. So I want to max speed. We are essentially max wit, so there we go. Speed, power. Okay, So let's go that. That. Yeah, I don't have a cupcake, I don't believe, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get that. But let's see. We might get a mood down here and that might just work out. But even then, we still need a hammer. I can get one more, that's fine. Like, I'll settle for one. Just don't punish me here, actually. Damn. Okay. Who knows? Sometimes they pop up with 2 in the end shop. Sometimes it pops up with none. We can just end up screwed here, honestly. This is pretty damn good. Went up. Oh, nice. And then Kita didn't finish her event, did she? No. Tragic. Like, genuinely, I didn't get my golds. Okay, let's see if it gives me gold hammers. This is actually either going to cook the run or we're good, which is really hard to tell. You're definitely 1050 going in though for speed. Okay, 1-2. That's, we get 1 silver. It's fine. Oh, there's nobody. That's why we keep a whistle. Are they on wits? I want the speed and I want the power, so yeah, I'm just gonna raw click it first and then maybe they double stack later. All right, 19. That's not terrible. Oh, they're on power. It's not even like that good. I'm just clicking speed. Just clicking speed. It's got to give me a stack speed training next turn. Come on. Guys, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on the game. This can still happen to you. Don't even worry about it. Come on. I just want 1 stack speed training. Look at that UG stat line. Nope. There's nobody there. Nobody. This is like worse than if somebody else was there. Like, so we'll just take it. We'll get almost max speed. Just is what it is. I think we still hit UG though, honestly. Because we are 2 1100s, 2 1Ks. Right? Maybe 3 1100. No, 2. And we're fast learner too, so it's like pretty nice. Honestly though, for like first in air quotes, because we put out the other run, first run, it's not bad. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, very close to max speed, corner depth, corner recovery, straight depth, straight excel, conk, center stage, home stretch, early lead, escape artist, final push. We don't get those. We don't get those. Killer tunes, we get that. Don't get that. Medium straights. Let's do front straights, corners. Dodging danger. And then we go front savvy, groundwork, maybe. Ignited wits, eager. Not eager. And spirit wits. We can go second win. Or we got max redshift. That's crazy. Can also go glittering star. Let's go glittering star. It's a purple rank. UG2. Is that my scenario record? My scenario record's like 20,700. Oh, she got Ignited Spirit Wit, Spark, and Dodging Danger. And Corner Recovery. God damn. Nice. New bourbon. Way better than my old one. And then new scenario record. And only 36 races. So nothing too crazy. Fast Learner really comes in clutch. And yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. This is the start. Right? This is my road to the top. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.